Hey guys, another Christ update I got for you. Some crap has been going on with me. So, I went to Wisdom for 2 days. As soon as I got there, they took out my braces. I have a neck brace and a brace that goes down my spine, hold my skins, my ethereal skin's really tight, so I don't hear the fucking noise. They took it out. It wasn't mine. I guess whoever gave it to Christ to use for me wants it back after 3 weeks. Anyway, I was all pissed about that. Supposedly that's the story. I don't know if it's true or not. Then I yesterday they moved me down to Saint Lucian, and just for people that want to know, if you do or don't, there's the town of Saint Lucian, and the main part, the old city where it first began, I guess in Christ consciousness, was called Saint Lucian. So first, long time ago, there was Saint Lucian. Then it became Saint. Then they added more to it, the city, and it became Saint. There's Saint Lucian and Saint Lucian. So there's two. The reason I brought that up because they just told me this morning, so I figured I'd tell you. I know it ain't that important, but it is if you're there. Anyway, that's that. So what happened last night? I had a lot of energy going through my head. They took out the thing again, the brace, and energy flooded my head. And the Sisters of Eve came back yesterday. So Christ got the Sisters of Eve to come in and help me. He took out the brace. So the Sisters of Eve are back now. I don't know if anybody watched my first Sisters of Eve video. We should watch it. It's fascinating. Now there's the Queenie, and then there's the Sisters of Eve. I think they're two different separate entities. But the Sisters of Eve is so cool. Just shit. I could sit and talk to her all day. So anyway, last night I was talking to her inside. She was working. She said she was fixing me up. Things I don't even know. She's putting my skins back together, fixing them up, putting them to my spine and all this stuff, and hooking all these little things up, making everything work right inside me, like microscopic stuff, and blowing me away. So I'm done. I'm not really looking at her, but I'm talking to her. She got a really distinct female voice, and so I'm going. I asked her. I was asking her questions, and one asked. I just got done watching the show about UFOs, and I was talking about that, and I go, "Hey, have you ever been in a UFO, like a spacecraft, an extraterrestrial spacecraft?" She goes, "Yeah, I was in there. I was in an extraterrestrial spacecraft once." And I'm like, "You were?" She goes, "Yep." And she goes, "They were very peaceful people," and she says it was really fun to do that. And she goes, "I learned a lot." And I guess she went inside the people that are on the ship to do exploration, repairs, talking, or whatever. And she said I asked her about the culture, the ET race, who they were, what they were. She goes, "Oh," she goes. I go, "Well, first I asked her how long, how long ago were you in the ship?" And she goes, "Oh, I met them about." She goes, "The last time I was in their ship was 11 million years ago." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she goes, "Yeah, 11 million years ago." And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" Like, it just blows me away, right? And anyway, she goes on to say, she goes, and she goes, I go, "What were they, why were they there? Like, why were you there?" And she goes, "Oh, I was greeting them. I was greeting them, and I go, I didn't ask her, and I go, is this about Earth? And she goes, no, it was had something else. She goes, I'd get into it, but it's too long to explain. And I'm like, all right. And it wasn't of our solar system or Earth or anything, our culture here. She was out there, out in space, or in the spirit world in space, or maybe she was in a body. I don't know. I don't think she ever was in a body. That's why she goes and helps people that are in need, spiritual need, and she helps them, and she learns, and she gets to experience what it's like in the body, and that's her trade-off, right? And that's why she's doing it to me. And so 11 million years, I was fascinated with that. She goes, yep, that was the last time I ever saw him. And I'm like, really? She goes, I never seen him again, never heard of him again. So I guess, I don't know what happened, but that blew me away. She's talking about it like it's nothing. I'm like, are you kidding? That's awesome. And then what the hell else happened? Oh, I asked her about Bigfoot. I forgot what she said. I asked her about some other stuff and I forgot. But I remember that UFO one. Something else I wanted to say. That ain't it. Oh, this is the reason I made the video. Okay, a while ago, I had that demon attack me. Not the blob demon, one before that. And I was talking to Christ, and he goes, did you ever, I just wanted to verify it, so I asked him again last night. He goes, did you ever, Christ asked me, he goes, do you ever experience where time slows down around you or from inside you? It's like time slows down. And I go, maybe, I don't know. I go, I don't know. And he goes, if you do, that's a demon. That's in your field, your electric field, and your soul, and it's hooking up to you. It's around you. Oh, my fucking mother. Anyway, that's what he said. So if anybody is like living a life or whatever, and you all of a sudden you feel like time slows down, he said that's a demon, and it's a powerful one. For it to slow down your to alter your electric field, your soul, your spirit, for it to do that and slow down time, your perception of time in the physical world, that's a demon that's around you, and it's a powerful one. And he said, get help from Christ first. He said it's very important. So if any of you had that experience where time slows down from your perception, that's a demon that's thrown in your ass, and it's altering your electric field or your soul or something. So I just figured I figured I'd tell you that, put that out there. And that's one of the first signs of being harassed by a demon, or a demon owning you, coming into you, like a powerful one. He goes, there's small ones that you don't feel, but for you to have like a powerful, like an archon or a demon, like a real powerful one, those are the effects you get. And he said it's worse if you're a Christian, like spiritually, not religiously. If you're spiritually a Christian and you have this, it's more powerful because you're with Christ, which is like the ultimate positive, and a bad demon is the ultimate negative. So say you're standing here doing your thing in the day, and a bad demon comes up around you, right? It alters your perception of time. And so if time slows down around you, that's what's happening. And the more positive, the more with Christians, the more positive you are, the worse it is. And anyway, and just even generally normal people, like if you get that, not like a head spin where you get dizzy, you know, but where time slows down around you. It's like you're sitting on the computer and you're there for half an hour, but actually 3 hours go by and you're like, what the fuck? Where did time go? And you don't remember that. That's the stuff. So pay attention. That happens to me. That happened to me twice. I don't know. Maybe not. Weird. Anyway, Chris told me that. And I go, does it happen with other entities? And he goes, if they're negative, anything negative, and you're positive, if you're a negative, rotten person, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The more positive you are with Christ in your heart and God and everything, the worse it's going to be. So, I just thought I'd throw that out there and make this little video before that. Anything else happens, I'll let you know. But not a lot's happened here. Alright guys, I have to go buy food. I gotta go buy food. I don't want. I hate grocery stores. It's like a mosh pit of grandmas. Bye guys.